Okay, I'm headed to the BTS train because I need to run an errand, and I'm gonna show you how to ride the BTS. Actually, walking to the BTS for a change. I've been taking a tuk tuk, but now that rainy season is slowly winding down, I need to get my walk back on. I also want to talk a little bit about city living because I think a lot of people that move to Bangkok don't have experience actually living in a big city. And it can be a little tricky. And it can be a lot more work than it needs to be. So we'll talk about that today too. Okay, the first thing you want to do is choose English if you do not understand Thai. And you want to pick the station you're going to. So you can just press on this map. We are at Prong Pong and we are going to Siam. And if you only want one ticket, it's telling you the fare is 35 baht. If you want more than one ticket, you push the number of tickets that you want. Now you can see this pay by QR. That's how we'll be paying. But if you're paying by cash at this point, you would simply insert your coins there. And I don't see a slot for bills, and that's because this is a QR payment. They also take WeChat Pay. So I'm going to hit this pay by QR. And you can see it's offering Rabbit Line Pay, Thai QR, Alipay, and WeChat. I'm going to press Thai QR payment. Nope, I want Thai QR payment, not WeChat. Okay, there's your QR code, and you can see you have 3 minutes and 55 seconds to make that payment. So I'm going to get out our phone and we can use our banking app to pay for the fare. And it's as simple as that. If you'd like to speak with an attendant and buy your fare without using the machine, you can simply go up to the window, let them know where you're going, and they will give you your ticket there. The beauty of that is if you need to break a large bill, you can do it with the salesperson at the window. When you come into the station, 99 times out of 100, there will be an escalator going up. I look for that every time. Oh, there it is. Okay, city living. It can be a little tricky and it can take some time to really find your sweet spot. And with anything, location, location, location. I can't emphasize that enough. And I say this because we learned our lesson as far as location goes almost 30 years ago. The first time we were living in Manhattan together, we had a great apartment. It was super, super small, a super small studio, but in such a fabulous location. We had everything within a block or two of us. I'm talking grocery, newsstand, dry cleaners, pizza, all the necessities of living in New York. And of course, it was also near a subway station. It was just a fabulous location, but we didn't know how great a location that was in Manhattan. All we could focus on was it was such a small apartment. Now, while we lived in that apartment, we were working But being in the city, we just had the flexibility to do lots of things because everything was at our doorstep. We could decide at lunchtime, oh, let's try to get some half price tickets to a show tonight and let's go to the theater. I mean, that's how we literally saw quite a few plays and musicals while we lived there. Now, we lived in that apartment for exactly 1 year, and then, of course, we got itchy feet for a bigger place, maybe a more modern place. And so we looked around, and in our price range, there was nothing new and modern in Manhattan for us. So we gave up our wonderful location and we moved to a new building across the river in Jersey City in an area called Pavonia Newport. Now, our apartment was beautiful. It had sweeping views of the Hudson River and the Manhattan skyline. But at this time, there wasn't anything else out there outside of our apartment building. So anytime we wanted to do anything, we had to get on the train and go into the city. Now, we took for granted while living in Manhattan, we didn't have to take the train to do a lot of things. We could just walk wherever we wanted. But after leaving Manhattan, oh, did we feel it? Did we really feel it? We didn't understand how good we had it. Our apartment may not have been the greatest, but the location was top. So that's just my cautionary tale to you when you're thinking about somewhere to live in a big city. You really have to consider the location. So we're coming to the Innisfree store, and I'm coming to the location at Siam because the shop literally is at the foot of the escalator when you exit the BTS. There's one in Central World, but the walk is a little bit farther from Chitlone BTS. So we're gonna hit up this one at Siam Square. So I can't emphasize to you location, location, location enough, and how important that is when you're making your choice of where to live in the city, because it really is going to make or break your experience. How far are you from your BTS or MRT stop? Are you going to always want to get on the MRT or BTS when you need to go somewhere? Think about that, because I don't think you are. Are you going to be working here in the city? I can remember when we lived in Manhattan, looking for a job in the hot and humid New York summer, wearing a suit and just my shirt being stuck to my body. Glad those days are in the past. When you get to the exit, if you don't have a permanent card, you just insert here. Okay, y'all, the joke's on me. That Molly tea, I think that's new. It used to be Innisfree. Psych, they just have it rerouted. Innisfree is right here next door. So let's go find what we need. Okay, easy peasy, all done. That literally took 2 seconds. It's starting to rain, so I'm gonna head home. Okay, I made it back to Prom Pong, and it's really, really raining. A little too rainy for me to walk home. I don't have my umbrella. I left it at home on purpose. Not the smartest move, but I think I'll go ahead and use Move Me, get a tuk-tuk home, and this is just another one of those things about convenience and location. I don't want to get on the back of a motorbike in the rain. I don't use the motorbike taxis anyway, but certainly wouldn't want to do it in the rain. It looks like fun, but I just don't need that reality. So that is also something to think about. Are you going to want to walk home in the rain? Do you have another means of transportation to get home? All these little inconveniences can really make or break your stay here in Bangkok. Okay guys, a couple of things I forgot to show you at the beginning of this video. The map. I'm riding the light green line, and that's the line that runs along the Sukhumvit. The train travels in the same direction as the traffic, so you can always look at which way the traffic is going to figure out where you need to go. But you can also check out these maps, and it'll show you what the next stops are on each side. Most stations usually have some kind of convenience store, so you can always pick up some beverages to keep yourself hydrated. And again, 99 stations out of 100 usually have an escalator going up. You're also going to get weather protection in most of the major stations, which is a huge plus on these stormy days.